Katie Price and Alex Reid. The turbulent marriage that ended in scandal. Let's go back to 2009. Katie Price had just split from Peter Andre. Britain's golden couple was finished. The nation was reeling. But within 8 weeks, Katie had a new man. And not just any man, a cage fighter, a showman, a man with his own demons, Alex Reid. What started as a rebound fling would spiral into one of the most chaotic celebrity marriages Britain has ever seen. And today, Alex Reid says he's ready to expose the truth about Katie. So how did their whirlwind romance turn into a feud that's lasted 14 years? Buckle up. This story is wild. But before we dive in, hit subscribe now. Because trust me, the chaos you're about to hear, you won't want to miss the next twist. Katie and Pete had just collapsed in front of the nation. The cameras were still rolling, the tabloids still feasting. And then came Alex. He wasn't just a fighter, he was an actor, a Big Brother hopeful, a man desperate for fame. They met at Michelle Heaton's 30th birthday party. By Katie's own admission, she slept with him the very first night. Her words from her memoir? I got it off him the first night. I love a whirlwind. I'm an all-or-nothing girl. From the outside, it looked reckless. From the inside, it was even worse. Katie wasn't healing. She was chasing headlines. And Alex? He was about to get more headlines than he could handle. It didn't take long for the cracks to show. That same year, Katie went back into I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And in a jaw-dropping live interview with Ant and Dec, she dumped Alex on national television. Her words were brutal. I just realized I wanted to be on my own. I don't need a relationship. Imagine it. You've fallen for one of Britain's most famous women, and she ends it in front of millions of viewers. But here's the twist. Weeks later, she took him back. Because for Katie, endings don't mean endings. They mean more drama, more stories, more press. Soon after, Alex entered the celebrity Big Brother house. At first, he was just Katie Price's boyfriend. But against the odds, he won. The victory made him a household name. Suddenly, he wasn't just the cage fighter. He was the reality TV star. But insiders whispered Katie wasn't happy. She wanted the spotlight back. And when Alex's fame began to grow, so did the jealousy. February 2010. Just 7 months into dating, Katie and Alex jetted to Las Vegas. In a whirlwind ceremony, they tied the knot. He spent £60,000 on her engagement ring. They filmed a church blessing in the UK for ITV2. On camera, it was love. Behind the scenes, it was chaos. Katie later admitted, "We all make mistakes, and this was one." But the cameras didn't show the rows, the jealousy, the deep cracks forming right under the surface. By January 2011, barely a year later, Katie announced the divorce. Her statement was icy. Alex changed from the man I fell in love with. Some of his behavior became difficult for me to understand and caused issues. What behavior? She never said, but she made sure the blame stuck. Alex was humiliated. His marriage branded a mistake, his reputation tarnished. And for Katie, another headline, another explosive split. But the real war came after the divorce. Katie claimed Alex was obsessed with fame, that he'd become unbearable, that she had to protect her kids. Alex hit back harder. He branded her a spiteful bully. He accused her of causing him years of pain and suffering. And it didn't stop there, because Katie Price never lets an ex walk away quietly. Alex took Katie to court. The reason? She had shared intimate, private details about his life. And worse, she was accused of showing a tape of him to a TV studio audience. The court ruled in his favor. Katie was ordered to pay him £25,000 in damages and $150,000 in legal costs. Alex said her actions had left him denigrated in the street, his reputation shattered, his name dragged through the mud. And Katie? She brushed it off. Another lawsuit. another day. For the next decade, the feud simmered. Katie took shots at Alex in interviews. Alex accused Katie of manipulation. Every time she was in trouble, she hinted about Alex. Every time he rebuilt his life, she tore it back down. It was toxic, it was relentless, and it was all very, very public. August 2024. Katie Price faced public questioning over her finances in court. And who was spotted arriving at the Rolls building in London? Alex Reid. He was there, watching, ready to face the woman he said had humiliated him for years. It was a reminder, even after more than a decade, their war wasn't over. Fast forward to August 2025. Katie was already in crisis. Peter Andre had just accused her of lies. Kieran Hayler was firing cryptic shots. And then Alex dropped a bombshell video. His words were chilling. I am spearheading a campaign to expose the truth. This isn't about gossip. It's about evidence. It isn't about rumor. It's about reality. He accused Katie of systematically trying to destroy her exes. Not just him, but Pete, Kieran, every man who'd crossed her path. It was explosive. And for Katie, it was catastrophic. A pattern of destruction. So what does this tell us? Katie Price doesn't just break up, she detonates. Every ex leaves humiliated. Every man ends up in court. Every split becomes content. Peter Andre called her out. Kieran Hayler hinted at rebirth. And Alex Reid, he says he's ready to expose the truth. One by one, her exes are turning against her. And this time, they're not backing down. Alex Reid's story with Katie lasted barely 18 months, but the damage? It's lasted 14 years. His reputation scarred, his career derailed, his personal life dragged through the gutter. And for Katie, another scandal to add to the pile? But now Alex says he's ready to fight back. And if his campaign for the truth has teeth, Katie Price could be facing her biggest reckoning yet. So here's the question. Was Alex Reid simply a rebound caught in Katie's chaos? Or was he the one man who saw her for what she really is and paid the price for speaking out? One thing's certain, this feud isn't over. And when Alex finally exposes his truth, Katie Price's empire might crumble even further. But one thing is certain, when it comes to Katie Price, the chaos never really ends. If you want the full inside scoop on celebrity feuds, scandals, and meltdowns, hit that subscribe button right now, because this is just the beginning.